thank you for tuning in. This is the 2022 crowning of the King and Queen of Hearts. There's no better holiday than Valentine's Day to welcome our incoming King and Queen. Valentine's Day is thought of as a romantic holiday celebrated each year on February 14th. But Valentine's Day is all about all kinds of love, including your friends and family. So regardless of how you celebrate the day or with whom you celebrate, Valentine's Day should be filled with lots of love, feel-good energy, and kindness. Victor Hugo says, "The greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved for ourselves, or rather loved in spite of ourselves." Lots of people want to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. And that is a quote from Oprah. For over 30 years, St. Anne's has carried on the tradition of crowning a King and Queen of Hearts to celebrate Valentine's Day. It is my pleasure to officiate this momentous event, along with Cindy, Olivia, and of course, Hope. The first order of business is bidding farewell to our reigning King and Queen of Hearts for 2021. To King Jerry and Queen Esther Castrovilla, we thank you for your service to St. Anne's community. You fulfilled your duties with honor and dignity. We extend our gratitude and appreciation. Your names shall be added to the prestigious list of former Kings and Queens of Hearts, along with Anna Spence, Mary Lou Nagy, Eva Kaufman, Betty Kuhn, and Charlie Cox.
Hearts for the year 2022 to the Court of St. Anne's Retirement Community.
I know something special. In fact, I'll tell a bit more. I'm happy to share it. You may have heard it before. But we have a tradition. It's a
present to you St. Anne's as our future King and Queen of Hearts. You are being crowned in unprecedented times here at St. Anne's. The COVID-19 pandemic and resulting quarantine, the ongoing closing of one floor or another as we continue to wear masks and social distance. These have been trying times. Participation in group activities has been contingent on our COVID guidelines, which can change day to day. We have had to cancel our traditional community events, such as the Strawberry Festival, the Community Christmas Party, and our special shows, including the talent show from staff. It all must be viewed on the in-house channel rather than attending in person. And therefore, your duties as King and Queen will be light, but nonetheless important.
Cindy, you have presented Dick and Parney to St. Anne's as our future King and Queen. I summons you to administer the royal oath.
Parney, do you agree to promote joy, laughter, happiness, and friendships as you accept the position of Queen of Hearts of the St. Anne's Retirement Community? Say, I will. And Dick, do you agree to promote joy, laughter, happiness, and friendships as you accept the position of King of Hearts of the St. Anne's Retirement Community? Say, I will. Let it be recorded that on this day, the 11th day of February, in the year of our Lord, 2022, that is a great honor and my privilege to present to our community the newly crowned King and Queen of Hearts, Queen Parney Kirtner and King Dick Kirtner.
advantage of this opportunity to get to know Parney and Dick a little bit better. And I think you will join me after I read my story that you will agree that they are very interesting. Very interesting. Dick and Parney have been married for 75 years. Yes, you heard me correctly. 75 years. But this is the best story. 15-year-old Parney was in her house helping her mother when she heard some loud laughing and a bunch of commotion going on outside over at the neighbor's house. It just so happened that Dick was with friends, Parney's neighbor Bob, and they had been causing a little bit of a ruckus. So Parney's curiosity got the best of her, and she went out on the porch to check and see what was going on. And she saw Dick and her neighbor Bob kind of close to close having a little private conversation. Well, before you know it, Dick walked across the neighbor's yard, into Parney's yard, up the steps to Parney's porch, and right into Parney. He grabbed her and kissed her. And what did Parney do? She whacked him over the face. Oh my gosh. As it turned out, Bob had challenged Dick to go right up to Parney and kiss her. Well, 2 weeks later, Parney went to a Friday night dance at St. Joe's, and who does she see across the room? Yes, it was Dick. You would have thought that Parney's whack was enough to deter Dick. Oh no, obviously not. Dick walked across the room to meet Parney face to face and asked her to dance. They danced that night and never stopped dancing. At 18, Dick got drafted. Parney was 17, and they decided to get married. 5 days later, Dick was sent to Paris. Meanwhile, on the home front, Parney felt compelled to quit school to help her mother, who was sick, take care of her younger siblings. She worked at a soda fountain at the 5 and 10, and finally at RCA. But Parney never stopped reading, always with a book in her hand from the age of 7. Parney promised herself that she would learn 2 new things every day. During Dick's military service, he was in active combat for 1.5 years. Dick said, "It was only through the grace of God that I came home." Well, fortunately, Dick did come home. It was Christmas Eve, 1945. And exactly 1 year to the day, in 1946, Parney brought Richard Kirkner Jr. home from the hospital. Parney and Dick had 2 more children, 6 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren, and Parney can't remember. It's either 7 or 8 great-great-grandchildren. In the early years, Dick worked at a foundry for $12 a week. He would later go on to start his own business with his brother, Kirkner's Pest Control, later with another brother. It became Kirkner Brothers. The Kirkner name continues today to be synonymous with pest control, although no relation. Parney raised the children, volunteered at her church, and apparently spent much of her days packing and unpacking as they moved 17 times in 16 different houses. Dick and Parney have lived at St. Anne's longer than anyone. Is that true, Hope? We figured that was true.
Pretty close.
Pretty close, okay. They moved in 22 years ago. Dick and Parney were great dancers, and I think the jitterbug was their trademark dance. So it was not a surprise when I said to Dick, "Dick, Moonlight Becomes You is Parney's favorite song." When I mentioned that to Dick, he got a huge smile on his face and he said, "Oh yes, we used to dance to that." Did that bring back some memories?
Yeah,
Yeah.
many.
Many memories. That was a beautiful song.
Yeah, that was a beautiful.
Beautiful song, yes. Now at this time, I would like to invite Hope to the stage. Hope is going to, while I pour the champagne, it's non-alcoholic champagne, but nonetheless, pour the champagne, Hope is going to make a toast to our new king and queen, and I'm sure Hope will have a few other things to say.
I do have a couple comments.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, let me be the first to officially curtsy to our new king and queen. Thank you so much. We're so excited for having our new king and queen. And for those of you that don't know, a lot of people have never met someone named Parney. I know that was a new name for me, and her given name is Parnis. And I'm pretty sure that Dick calls her Parnis, Elizabeth. I've added a couple extra, Cookie Cutter May, Kirkner in there. She's got lots of nicknames. But we have been friends. I've been at St. Anne's over 17 years, and I've had the privilege and honor of knowing and loving both of these folks very much. So it's very exciting for us to be able to celebrate not only our friendship here at St. Anne's and the long time that they've been a part of this St. Anne's family, because that's truly what we are here. We are family, and we love you deeply. We thank you so much for taking on this honor and prestigious role at St. Anne's. And as we pointed out, hopefully, maybe this year things will change a little and maybe we can have some outdoor functions. So we may request your presence at some point. But we just want to say thank you. And years ago, I'll tell you, when they talked about dancing, Dick Kirkner, Parney as well, but Dick especially, is a fantastic dancer. Years ago, we had an activity, it was called Dancing with the Stars. And stars were St. Anne's retired seniors. Okay, that was our stars. It got to the point where I just had to dance with Dick all afternoon because no one could keep up with him, and I would get dizzy because he would spin you around so much. So many good memories. I look forward to many, many more with you. Thanks again. We definitely are going to raise our glass. We are toasting to friendship, to faith, to family, and to true love. May God bless you and keep you, and thank you so much. Here is to the King and Queen of Hearts for 2022! Woo! Cheers! Yay! Oh, yeah.
With
Oh,
Barney.
I should do, that'd be a cute picture. We'll have to reenact that.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I add to that.
Well, we would love for you to add to that.
Okay.
I'm going to bring the microphone over to you here in just a moment. I'll hold it for you, that way you can talk. All right, Miss Queen Parnas Kirkner would like to say her first official words as queen.
Queen.
Well, St. Anne's, when I walked in the door, I said, this is home. I'm not moving another time, except to climb the hill to
The ladder to heaven.
yes. And I love everybody here. All the people, there's nothing I couldn't do for them or wouldn't do for them. And all the girls that work for us and with us are wonderful. And this one that's holding the mic, I hate to say it, but she's my favorite.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I do. I do, I love her.
Thank you.
And you're welcome.
I love you too.
They'll do anything for you. So if you want a home, come to St. Anne's.
Yay. Oh, I don't want to
That's-
cut you off. Is that good?
That's fine.
Oh, that was beautiful, Barney. And not just because she really, really likes me either. All right, Mr. King Richard, do you have any words you would like to share with your people that are watching?
Not really, I just think St. Anne's been one of the best things that ever happened to Barney and I, period.
Well, we're pretty darn excited that you're here with us too, and thanks again for taking this honor with us.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Diane, does that conclude? Do you need the microphone
No, I
back?
just wanted to thank everyone for joining us today. So Olivia's going to turn the camera off,
All
and
right.
then we'll continue to party, I guess, right?
Oh, we have more music and stuff to go on? Oh, we got thumbs up, so we're turning off the video camera, but stay tuned at home if you're watching, because we are going to have some more love songs, I would imagine. And thanks again, Olivia, your beautiful music on the piano.
Yes,
We
thank
always
you.
love that.
Well, we got dancing up here this